is Nigeria Info.
All right, welcome back. It's 10:15 Nigerian time. Of course, going to our conversation for the hour, and we're talking about means of transportation as we begin to look at how to either make our workspace better, looking at our subsidy removal and how much the cost of fuel has gone right about now. And of course, in Abuja, you also know that it's not like we have all the very, very beautiful when it comes to means of transportation in Abuja. We don't have a lot of means of transportation, and places are little farther than each other. Yeah, they're not like some of these states where you can afford to take a bike from one point to the other point, from this side to another side. And as we speak, also the FCDA is also speaking as it concerns that. Remember a time we had a conversation around this means of transportation, and I was also calling on the FCDA to say, I mean, what is the use that we have a metro station just right here in Central Business District and it has not done anything? You also remember that just the immediate past minister of FCT, I mean, they went there to do some inspection, went there to check a lot of stuff out at the time. But guess what? Nothing happened there. They did not do any other thing. We did not see that train move. And I was also saying, why can't we have a train service in the FCT that can move all the way from Yanya, from Masaka into the FCT, maybe central area as a terminal, Bega as a terminal, Kubwa should also have one, Kuje should have one connecting to Lugwe, Gwagwalada, Kwali, Abaji, Buhari. Can't we have a train network that can bring people into the city center? Because trust me, when people wake up every day, when you wake up every day as a worker in the FCT, I mean, most likely, this is not, I can't say this is a correct statistic, but most likely, a lot of people wake up every morning and everybody is coming towards Central Business District. Yeah, a lot of people. And that's why we always have that congestion on Airport Road, on Kubwa Road, on Nyanya Road, because those are the major inlets into the city center. A lot of people work at government offices, federal secretariat, Bullet House, and police force headquarters, the military, all of those places. And you see people coming every morning to congest the city center. And now you can also imagine what's the amount that we pay for transportation. Yesterday, I was asking one of the interns with me in the studio, Eniola, who said, you know what, I pay about 700 to get to work, just to get to work. So to go back, she pays 1,400 every day, 5 days a week. Multiply that. And that's due to the subsidy removal. And that's been going on. How about people staying in Kuje and people staying in Gwagwalada? What's the cost of coming into the city center from Gwagwalada? Or in fact, break it down. Some people from Gwagwalada, some drivers from Gwagwalada will tell you that they don't have the capacity to come into the federal, to the city center. And they will rather drop you at Lugbe where you also find your way. Remember, when you break your trips, you pay more. Yeah. You do pay more when you break the trips. It's always easy to go once. And now the FCDA is also speaking. On the World Cycling Day, the permanent secretary for the Federal Capital Territory Administration, Mr. Olusade Adesola, says steps will be taken towards developing bicycle tracks within the FCT and the Abuja metropolis. Adesola made this expression in a statement by the Director of Information and Communication FCT, Mr. Sule Mohammed, in Abuja. According to the statement, Adesola spoke on the opening of World Cycling Day. He said the bicycle tracks was already captured in the master plan of the FCT, and saying that we are developing them. Remember, he's not the only person who have said this before. Former Minister of Transportation, Rotimi Amechi, also made this statement while he was Minister for Transportation about bicycle tracks in the FCT. It says this move will deepen the campaign to reduce the effect of climate change. Emission will also be reduced if cycling is encouraged. He says he describes cycling as an enjoyable and physical benefit sport which should be encouraged and promoted. As a people, we need to imbibe the culture of riding bicycle both as sport exercise and as a means of transportation. Yeah. So the benefit of cycling is they are enormous. Also, it would improve your health and your heart rate and all of that. Mr. Olusade also commended the Indian High Commission in Nigeria for also being consistent towards celebrating the day. But I mean, let's stop at that point of being a means of transportation. Do you think bicycle is a means of transportation in a city like FCT? Can you ride your bike all the way from Lugbe to city center? You know, when you are not sporting, just to say it's a means of transportation. Other people would also say countries like China have a lot of bicycle as means of transportation. But how encouraging is it? Is that the best the government can do when it comes to the means of transportation, where subsidy removal is also biting hard at some level? A lot of people have also asked questions. Where are those Air Rufai buses that were taking people far away from Abaji, far away from Gwagwalada, far away from Kuje, Suleja into town? Should we also add bicycle as a means of transportation in the FCT? How protected are we supposed to gear up for bicycle? Have you observed that in these few days, you've also seen more bikes on the road, even within the FCT, the city center? Yes, I have seen. And I have seen also some uniformed men, some across board, riding their motorcycle into the city center to go to work, because for them, it's a cheaper option. But can I do that? What will it entail for me to do that? You also know that there's a ban on motorcycles coming into the city center. So if we look at bicycle, what other ways can we cushion this effect in the FCT? It is our FCT. What other ways? Some people have parked their cars. I know some drivers who have parked their cars to say there is no point. I will just keep doing along. Or if I see anybody go into my area, I'll beg them to join them when the whole subsidy because some people still feel that, you know what, federal government will listen and this subsidy would be brought back and we'll just have our lives back. But while we also imagine any kind of thing, whether it's coming back, it's not coming back, whether it's the final removal, whether there's going to be any, what should we engage, or how should we engage the FCT to ensure that there are other means of transportation that can cushion this effect? For example, the metro train. What exactly is keeping that guy standing there? You know, because I know that he goes to the airport and come back. But has he gone to the airport and come back in a while now? Can people also join? Can it be running so that people can join it from the airport and come into city center? Just something that can make us cushion the effect. A lot of people would also ask, where are the Air Rufai buses? What's that yellow taxi called? There was another one that was done with a Peugeot product that you have a green cab. You know, at some point they were meant to subsidize some of these things that people were going to pay, but they just disappeared all of a sudden. Remember when we used to have a green bus, shuttle green bus? Where are they? This is FCT. Not to even talk about where are the bus stops. Well, how can we get people to the city center? Call me up on 0700 951 0000. WhatsApp is 00 309 You can join us via YouTube and Facebook at Nigeria Info Abuja. We'll take a quick break, and when we come back, we open up the phone line and take all your submission this morning. Stay with me. I'll be right back.
My name is Elder Emma Okoro. I'm interested in rebuilding my nation. And so I have to join the beginning of cleaning of the environment. The Gariki environment here is totally filthy and unhealthy for our people. So when Mayor Fortune decided that Abuja should come out, I decided to join because it's for the good of our people, our children, our wives, and our families. That's why I'm part of this group, so that I'll be part of those who have started the journey to rebuild Nigeria.
In case you are wondering, well, my name is Fortune. I'm the mayor of the FCT, and I am excited about this initiative. I believe it's going to be a big one. This is the first of many. We are coming to your area very soon. So we expect you to come out. We expect you to put your hands on the plow. It's high time we stop complaining. Let's get something done. If the government is refusing to do it, or they are overwhelmed because they can't do everything, let's do what we can do, and then we hold them accountable for the rest. I think that's what this is about. It's not about politics, not about anybody. It's about people coming out to do what they believe they can do to help their society and the environment at large. That's the thrust for us, and that is why we are here. I'm excited, and I thank you for joining us. Thank you so much.
Audio Jungle.
This is Nigeria Info.
Nigeria Info.
This is Nigeria Info.
Pointing at Nigeria Info Abuja, and if you're yet to like the Facebook or subscribe on our YouTube channel, I honestly don't know what you're waiting for, because it's completely FOC, free of charge. Nobody charge you for subscribing, and hit on the notification bell so that you get notified anytime we go live. But yeah, damn me. What's my own? I kukuma have bicycle, so I can, I ride small, push it small, ride small, push it small, and get. I'm just feeling for people like Destiny Anthony, Elder Bang Boucher, and some other persons. I don't know how they'll be able to, if they want to ride bicycle. I don't even know if they have bicycles, but me, I do. Yeah, so maybe we'll just consider it. That bicycle is not useful. You just use your leg. And some of them are even electric powered bicycle, where you can attach it to the what do they call it, to the chain, and it just keeps rolling, but it doesn't go as fast as, it doesn't go like, it goes maybe highest like 30 or 40. Yeah, it can do like 30 or 40. But what's your take? Do you think you should be considering other means of transportation, like getting yourself a bicycle or getting yourself a fancy bike, maybe a power bike? No, a power bike is also. And also, I mean, I saw a video on Instagram some days ago, and I saw a gentleman on his donkey in Meduguri who says, you know what, I can afford to pay for tricycle, popularly known as keke, to where I was going to, but I have a donkey, so I climbed on my donkey. So yeah, maybe as well donkey, maybe camel, maybe horse or something, but not dogs, and don't come and climb your cow and be saying your cow is a means of transportation. Hello, leave it at the abattoir so that people can have beef. All right, but talk to me via YouTube, via Facebook, or WhatsApp, and you can call me 0700 951 0000. WhatsApp is 00 Let's talk this morning. What are the means of transportation you can use now? I mean, if the FCTA is saying bicycle is also very good, and I agree. Like health-wise, yes, I agree. A means of transportation, of course. But would you be willing to ride a bicycle from your house to your office? And of course, they're also looking at the tracks to say it's in the master plan. We'll just look at it and ensure that it's there. Good. Obedient Emmanuel says, Shopee boss. Well, Obedient Emmanuel, take your check. I was trying to remember that boss. Shopee, yes. Hello, good morning to you. Hello?
Good morning to you. How are you?
I'm very well, sir. Your name and where you're calling from?
My name is Ihema Matuponek. I'm calling you from Buhari.
You're welcome, sir.
We are talking about bicycle.
It's as a means of transportation.
Using within the town, that is to say, there's going to be a park. Like I live in Buhari, almost 21 kilometers or thereabouts to the town, and I walk there.
No, you can ride your bicycle now. Buhari is not far now.
I can ride my bicycle and wake up maybe around 7 o'clock. I start driving to town for maybe 1 hour. Then when I get to the office, I would have been exhausted because somebody who rides the bike for 19 kilometers or 20 kilometers, they don't be having enough strength to do what he's going to do in the office. See what we are saying, but there's going to be a park in town. Okay, the solution to all this problem, they know, we have seen the buses in town before. Even now, we have one in Buhari here that lives and goes 8 people to town. 500, initially it was 200 naira. So ZD is not only to be influenced, ZD can be in any other format. Let them get these buses back. Give it to management that you mentioned a lot of ventures into transportation that has failed. It failed because of wrong management. Let them get people who can manage these buses and subsidize transportation.
Okay.
That's what we're asking for. It's not bicycle. Bicycle can't solve the problem.
All right. Thank you, sir.
50-year-old man walking in town can drive a bicycle from Buhari to town. Is it possible? Let's be realistic. Is it possible? Like Jaban Bosha you mentioned, I don't know where he lives. He can't be driving a bicycle from where he's staying to town. This is the safety.
Interesting.
We talk of safety while we are talking of the bicycle. People are being smart, their phones are being smart while driving a car. People put hands into their front passenger seat and take over whatever they are having. Talk less on when you are putting your folder and tying it on a bicycle and driving to office with your phone there.
All right, thank you, yeah, Mama.
Once and it's all over.
Thank you. Yeah. All right, and MC Miti says roller skating would help. Just wear it and hold a trailer from your location to your destination. Oh my God. But it's also a means of transportation. Thank you, Miti, for sending that aid. Abola Razak says, good morning. Good morning to you. Prosper Sunday says, Effizy, I greet you. Sonny from Suleja sends his greeting. I appreciate you too. Thank you. And Isaac on Facebook says, very impressive. Watching from Guagua. It's good to know that you're watching in all the way from Guagua. Thank you so much. Let's go to WhatsApp where some messages are also waiting right now. Good morning, Effizy. My name is Osh from Abuja. Bicycles are also a good idea, but we need the government to subsidize this so we can afford it en masse and produce and provide bicycle parts. Great show. Interesting. And it further says, it's a shame that a city like Abuja does not have the basic transportation system working well. We need trains that will bring people from the outskirts to the city center. All Aero5 buses need to start working optimally as well. So, when I was in Italy, I barely used taxi because trains were actually more faster. But of course, you have to walk your destination, but it's still better idea. FCT needs to be honest and make this work once and for all. Thank you. Appreciate you, Osh. And Sunday from Area 1 says, I love this program. Thank you so much. He said, I would choose a bike as a means of transportation for myself. Interesting. Thank you. And Obedient Man, a maker from NMPC Tower, says, good morning, Sir L. Nice to hear from you again. Thank you. I used to ask him why our metro station are not working. It is there. How they kept it till only God knows when. I can tell you for free that termites, monkeys, and snakes have swallowed those money needed for it to start working. This is where we find ourselves as always. Then how long, Sir Effizy, do you know that the price of bicycle has skyrocketed, that even the common man cannot afford to buy, leaving it for the rich as well? They want you to be buying fuel at the rate of 600 to 800 naira per liter, whereas they are getting their fuel for free, cars for free and security for free, whereas the common man pays for everything payable. Therefore, the only cheapest means of transportation as it is now is using your two legs, since the other means are not cheap. It is a pity. Those are the words of Obedient Maker from NMPC Towers. Okay. And this person says, I remain anonymous. Good morning, Effizy. Without putting right people in charge of our transportation sector, we will never get there. I studied transportation management as a degree course, an MBA. I have my registered company. I run a taxi within the city and also shuttle within the Sunnyvale estate. Let put people with like minds together for running our transportation sector and not in the hands of government that would give it to their relative that have no idea of running it. Let's go electric like France and other country. Anonymous, when you say let's go electric like France and other country, just to also let you know, did you also see that some members of staff of electricity are also saying they will join NLC in the just called off strike? How much electricity do we even have? That's another conversation, my dear friend. But then again, what do I know? I'm just an OAP doing my job. Banky from Utako said the Zilonia bicycle issue comes up on the World Bicycle Day and not because of the subsidy withdrawal. Yes, of course. Don't let FCDA rush to start spending funds on bicycle lanes while many road projects are pending. Banky has gone to another route of this very strong conversation. But Banky, yeah, that's World Cycling Day, yes, no doubt. But if the FCTA is also saying that we have this in budget, we have this in the master plan, the bicycle tracks, we have them, so we might as well just complete them. Maybe, just maybe, that's also a means of transportation. What do you think? Fairman from Suleja says, what's happening in Abuja? Good morning, Honorable Effizy. On subsidy removal, the meeting between federal government and Labour ended well. We hope that refineries start working soon. Rail and other mass transportation improve to cushion the effect. Very good one. If the federal government has increased minimum wage as high as possible and also introduced welfare programs to accommodate low-income Nigerians, wages increase is long overdue. Civil servants are always at the receiving end. Their salaries are static for many years now, and cost of living is high. A bag of rice, school fees, house rent, transportation, electric tariff, fuel, water rate, and other services all have increased over the years, except the salary of civil servant. It's timely, and nobody should raise an eyebrow. Fair man. But a lot of people have also argued that if you increase, what happens is if minimum wages increase, every other thing also goes up to match up. Obasa Agege says, hi, Sir L. I think the past subsidy payment must be probed. Okay, another drama here. Task force should be on the street to check fuel station. I suggest, okay. Says we fix our refineries. Bicycle is not the solution. The FCT buses should be back on the road. God bless Nigeria Info. God bless FCT. God bless Nigeria. Those are your words. Let's go to the phone line. People, I know a lot of calls are waiting. Hello, good morning to you.
Good morning, Effizy.
Yes, good morning, sir.
My name is Mike Windblows.
You're welcome to the show. Let's talk.
Yes. I'm happy the way you introduced this program when you talk about when you were calling for all these means of transportation, like the Rufai buses, some London taxis, Rufai buses that time, and so many others. When you say where are they, I want to tell you and whoever cares to listen that whichever means of transportation we put in place, if those occupying our governance space, like just an MD or a DG of an MDA, will provide car, food for his own family at home. Apart from him, the Oga, where he can carry convoy, like maybe 2, 3, 4 cars. There's a car for his madam and the children. With government fueling it, I don't see any means of transportation being sustained in this country. These same people, when they travel out of the shores of this country, you see them hopping trains up and down there. But when they come back, you see them posting as if they are demigods there. I don't see any means of, no matter how lofty it is, it could go down. Just like our education, because the children doesn't go there. Our health facilities, because they don't patronize it, and many other sectors that they don't provide, they don't patronize. You see them going down. So it is going to be the same thing with transportation, unless those are the form of affairs are willing to patronize whatever it is they provide as means of transportation. That is the only way I can say it will work. Good morning.
All right, thank you, Mike. When wind blows, your submission there taken. Okay, and let's go to WhatsApp here. Hello, good morning to you.
Good morning. Let me put up my radio, please.
All right, that's fine.
All right, sorry about that.
That's fine.
Good morning. Hello.
Good morning.
Thank God.
Good morning to you.
For a very long time now. People are calling and nobody takes my call.
So
Thank
sorry.
you for taking my call.
You're welcome to the
That is
show.
very from Gogoleba.
Let's talk.
Yeah, I want to talk about the fuel subsidy. I've heard people talking about bicycle way. The bicycles, are they giving them free? Is it no money? Do you know how much a bicycle costs? If they say they should even buy, even the buses in FCT, fine, they will cushion the effect. But is everybody in Nigeria living in FCT? If they say every governor, every government in every state should buy buses, let them ensure that they buy, because people are, this is going to affect every citizen in Nigeria. It's not only people living in FCT. And when people say, when they say Labour, Nigeria Labour Congress wanted to protest, and people are saying they are playing the card of Labour Party. I want to ask, in 2012 when they protested, was it the card of Labour Party? Why are we so sentimental? Why don't we follow things the way? As I'm talking to you now, today is 6th. They have not paid us May salary. And we are still in this same Nigeria where fuel subsidy has been removed, and you say we should be going to work. My place of work, if you go by, you said from my 100 to 50, now 900 to go.
900 to go.
The only thing that not increased, everything has gone up. How do they want people to be productive? People have children. There are some people who can't their children in boarding houses. The children are going from the house. They used to pay Okada 50 naira and go, 50 naira and come. Now if Okada carries, you say 200 naira and come. How will those children, how will those parents survive? You feed the children, you pay transportation, the proprietors and proprietresses will increase school fees. So how do they want people to survive? I had expected that when this president comes, they will sit down, call the stakeholders, talk minds. You say you consult them. How are we going to do this? How are we going to do this? How are we going to do this? To push on before you go ahead. People with me, there's no subsidy. I had thought they would come and stop the corruption and stop the stealing. Not to punish Nigerians.
Thank you, Mary.
People who have been stealing our money. That's what I wanted.
All right.
So they should do something about it because people are really, really suffering. Thank you.
Thank you, Mary, for your submission there. Let's take other ones here via WhatsApp before we move to the phone line this morning. Hello, good morning to you. Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Yes, good morning to you.
Morning.
Yes, sir.
My name is Ibrahim. I'm calling from Kubwa.
You're welcome, Ibrahim. Let's talk.
Hello.
We can hear you. We can hear you, Ibrahim.
Yeah, the initiative to introduce bicycles.
No, it's not an initiative to introduce bicycle. We're just talking about means of transportation. Also tying it to the World Cycling Day.
Hello.
Ibrahim, can you hear me?
I can hear you loud.
Yes, so I was saying that there is no initiative to introduce bicycle. No. We're just talking about means of transportation, and we're highlighting bicycle as a means of transportation. Would you use that?
Okay. Yeah, I would use it because even in the world, currently there are over 1 billion bicycles across the world. Even rich and prosperous countries, like for example, in the Netherlands, in Norway, in Germany.
Even in France, we saw the president use bicycle at one time.
What I'm saying, I will use Netherlands, a very prosperous country that even have a aircraft manufacturing ability. Over 98% of the households there, they have bicycles. What the use of bicycle even contributes to wellness, to your health. But and it requires the only problem we may have with the use here, for me, assuming I want to be using bicycle, is that we don't have the infrastructure. Cannot be on the Kubwa Expressway. I want to go to town now. It's dangerous. There's no bicycle way, in my opinion, for me to. The second thing that got to do with us is proper time management.
Okay.
Yeah, if you want to use bicycle, you must be a good manager of your time.
So you now, Ibrahim, you can ride your bicycle from Kubwa to work, Abi, like in the city center.
Perfectly, if the infrastructures are there, I will not ignore safety.
Correct.
I know that the infrastructure are not there. Safety is my concern.
All right.
Thank you.
I appreciate you for calling this morning. All right, let's go here. Hello, good morning to you. Hello, good morning. All right, nobody there. Hello, good morning.
Hello.
Yes, can you turn down the volume on your radio sets, please?
Hello.
We can hear you, sir.
Hello.
Oh, my. Please call me back. Hello, good morning to you.
A billionaire.
Yes, sir.
In dollars, in pounds, in euros, in cifras, in chings, in e-naira, in physical naira.
Pride wants to enter me now.
My pride enter for once, I beg. I probably enter you for once. Maybe you kill Jesus Christ. The billionaire.
Yes, sir.
There is.
You didn't mention your name.
Plan. I remain justice of peace. I have always come with peace, sir.
Correct.
Thank you. There is a provision for train running within the city center, right?
Yeah.
The billionaire.
Yes.
For me, in as much, we are thinking for the good of our country. If our leaders are really, really serious to change this our country for good, where we can show other things which would have been long in not just Abuja, but to extend other cities. When we talk about removing subsidy at this time is not ripe, is not good. These are the things. If we have leaders who plan, I remember when they started PDP, is the Operation 2020 of Vision 2020. Today, the Vision 2020 is dead. We never see anything out of that vision. I did not see anything out of that Vision 2020. That was as if all the choristers joined together to be singing our Vision 2020. So, these are the things they're supposed to have done. That will ease out people's pain. They travel abroad. They use these things. They know how it works. Why can't they initiate it and make it work? Then, coupled with the bicycle we're talking about. I tell you, if the train was working, a lot of traffic that you see in the city center today will not be there. Because a lot of people will use train. The billionaire.
Yes, sir.
May God bless you.
Thank you,
May
sir.
God bless you. Real good.
Thank you, sir. And you too.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Justice of Peace. All right. Let's go here. Hello, good morning to you. Yes, sir.
Good morning, brother.
Good morning to you, sir.
Thank you. This is Adeomi calling.
Adeomi Daniel, you're welcome. Let's talk.
our leader, our rulers are mocking us because a leader care for follower. I want to ask that permanent secretary of FCT, how many cars is taken to office in a day? Can it be the example you should lead? Sahel, how can you park your car after you have taken your bath? From your house, you will ride bicycle to Nigerian Info. How will you look? You will sweat before you reach studio. You know, we are working with the brain. See, these people, I think God will come for them soon.
No. I don't mean no. Let's not go. Let's not go that route.
I'm sorry. That's what they know. They know that we are afraid of them. How can you tell me that I should buy bicycle? Okay, sorry, how many people can even afford this bicycle? The lowest
no. I don't mean they are not telling you. They are not telling you to buy bicycle.
Yeah.
They are just saying the benefit of bicycle, and it can also be a means of transportation.
Okay, you will be a driver of bicycle. I will sit down for your back, Abi.
Of course, sir. You know that I don't mean. Do you know that bicycle they call go to farm?
I don't know go to farm. You get it. Let me come and take your car. You go buy that go to farm. You and that permanent secretary will ride it. Maybe you and SWAT.
I don't mean bye bye.
Thank you.
Hello, good morning to you.
Hello, good morning, Mr. Adeomi.
Yes.
Good
Yes, good morning, sir.
How was that?
Very well, and yours?
Fine, sir.
You're welcome. Your name and where you are calling from?
This man I want to call you for Kubwa. Now in Federal.
You're welcome. Oh, Mala Aruna, what happened? Aderemi says, Sir L, good morning. I am even scared to use my car AC. Yeah, well, I know it won't be. Bash says, okay. I think Bash, your message is just getting here, responding to the other hour. And Akin from Central Area says, using bicycle from Yanya to Central Area is hell on earth. By the time you ascend to Abacha Barracks, now to collapse straight, let's go electric gradually. We would get it right. France is operating more than 25% of their vehicles on electric, and Lagos has started operating electric buses. Yeah, I mean, it's also one thing we can also copy from Lagos is also their means of transportation, different means of transportation, and how they are trying to also subsidize it. You also remember, while we also are saying where are the Aerofire buses here, I remember the BRT in Lagos. I mean, one of the things that transformed Oshodi, that time, Oshodi under bridge, by the time you get there, you see those buses, they are really beautiful and they are comfy buses. Oshodi to CMS, you queue up, you buy your ticket, you sit down comfortably well, you get to where you are going. You present your ticket, nobody's asking, show no. So these are things I feel, while you're mentioning Lagos on that, also, see the way they are also expanding, also using their waterways as means of transportation. So we need to also, this is Federal Capital Territory. We also need to think inwards. How do we do this to make it awesome and beautiful? There's nothing stopping us from having a cable car in Abuja. Yes, from Lugbe to Central Area. Can be cable, be up there and you just move. And when you get to where you are going to, you come down and walk to where you are going to. In the UK, we even have speed trains that move because they know that particular time is rush hour. Once it's 10, 11, it's not also speed train. It's manually driven at the time. But once it's early in the morning, late in the evening, speed train, you get in and you go to where you are going to. How much is it? Yes, you do some walking. Of course, you do some walking distance to get under and get the train and move. We can do better. As a people, we can do better. And that doing better is not just by saying government. It's a collaboratory effort. We and the government. For example, the gentleman who decides to stay anonymous, who studied transportation management and has a MA in it, should also move forward to the government. This is my field. Let's talk. I can provide solution. Let's not always think that government has that monopoly and has that what do they call it? Nepotism of things. We need to. The government might not be able to think it through. We should be able to think it through together. Let's take a quick break.
Let's talk.
No matter where you go, no matter how we be.
This is Nigeria